I'm just briefly going to show you how to download and install Inkscape. So in Google, just search Inkscape and click directly on the download. It's a free software. You can choose your operating system over here. I'm on Windows, and then most of you will have a 64-bit Windows. Download the installer, the exe file, and then I think you're all familiar with how to install applications. And then it's pretty simple. You just double click and install as per any other program. And then another good thing to install while you're at it is the LaTeX font. It's CMU. And I would use this fontsquirrel.com. It's typically free fonts and they're easy to download. And if you click on that link, I'll make this link available to you. Then you can see here, it's the whole Computer Modern suite of fonts. And I think CMU Serif Roman is the normal one that we would use. But anyway, if you just download the TTF file, it's going to give you an entire zip file of all the fonts. And then the way to install it, in case you're not familiar with it, is you extract the file. And then these .ttf are the true type font files. So these are the actual fonts. So then you want to copy this entire collection. Copy or cut, doesn't really matter. And then find your control panel. I don't even know where it is. I just type the search in font, and then you preview, delete, show or hide fonts. And then you can just right click here and say paste. Okay, I obviously have it installed already, so I'll just say, might be some that I don't actually have all the variations of. And then your LaTeX font should be installed. If you then so I'm just going to open Inkscape quickly. And don't be surprised if it takes a while for Inkscape to open. I paused the video while it opens, and for some reason it's really slow in starting up. This is similar to what you should see. Yours probably won't be black. This is a package that you can install. I can show you how to do it if you really want to do it, but it has no functional value. And then if you click on the A, that's your text. And then if you look over here, you will see fonts. You can install any fonts, anything you find on Font Squirrel or any other font website. But obviously your LaTeX fonts are here, the CMUs, and CMU Serif is the typical LaTeX font, and then sans serif is a really nice one to use as well. And should have most of the variations here. And then if you actually choose serif, in this little box you can see the italics and the bolds. So that's why we had so many different font files, because each separate font, serif bold, serif italic, sans serif bold, etc., is a separate font. So you can install that, and then you'll have it available. If you open Inkscape and then you install the font, you need to close Inkscape and then reopen it in order for the font to show. It needs to just refresh by starting up again. So pretty simple to download and install, and when you get to this point, you should be ready to start making things in Inkscape.